All right, guys, one of the really cool things about the DSO Leadership Summit is the variety of the panels. And I happen to think that this is one of the coolest panels. So I'm going to test you really quick. Remember way back in the morning, like earlier today? Does anyone remember that? And I shared with you that your team members want something more than anything else. Remember that, Jimmy? What did I say? The team members, you can call a friend if you want, Jimmy, I can be your friend. What do team members want more than anything else? You're right, recognition. And so we are going to do that now by recognizing some DSOs, emerging groups, to watch. And I'm going to ask Kim Larson to come on up. And Kim, you're going to talk a little bit about the awards and what this is all about. And this is kind of cool because this is you guys. These are your colleagues. And we've got some celebrating to do on some emerging practices to watch.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, and welcome to the Group Dentistry Now Emerging Groups to Watch Awards. It's a true honor to have you all here with us today to celebrate what has become a landmark event in the industry. This year marks Group Dentistry Now's 8th year of celebrating emerging groups to watch, and it's our 4th consecutive year of hosting the awards at the DSO Leadership Summit. A special thank you goes out to all of our incredible partners at HR for Health, Ali, Ralph, Jill, Sarah, and the rest of the team. With your unwavering support and dedication to the DSO industry, it has helped make this event possible. Looking back, the industry has come such a long way since we first launched Group Dentistry Now over a decade ago. While the spotlight often shines on a few large groups, there are thousands of smaller, yet equally impactful emerging groups, and they are quietly but powerfully transforming the dental landscape. As the shift toward the group dentistry model accelerates, we at Group Dentistry Now are proud to champion this movement and give voice to the innovation happening in the field. This year's winners represent the most diverse group we have ever had the pleasure of recognizing. Among them, we have 2 husband and wife teams, a mobile care DSO dedicated to serving underserved youth, a consulting firm that evolved into a dental group, a group led mostly by women, and our very first international winner hailing all the way from Australia. And that's just a glimpse of the variety. Without further ado, I am thrilled to announce this year's winners in alphabetical order and invite them to the stage to accept their awards. The first award goes to Areo Dental Group, founded and led by a talented husband and wife team who are also dentists. Their success rate is undeniable, with a 3-year growth rate of 86%, landing them on the Inc. 5000 2023 and 2024 lists of America's fastest growing privately held companies. They have also had 0 doctor turnover in the past 2 years. Accepting the award on behalf of Areo are co-founders and co-CEOs, Dr. Anushka Gaglani and Dr. Abhishek Nagaraj.
Thank you so very much. We truly appreciate having us in this room today. 3 things that I want to say while we're on this stage. Growing is hard. Not growing is hard. Deciding who gets promoted in your business is hard. Strategy is hard. Having no strategy is hard. Pursuit of excellence is hard. Showing up every day to do the work is hard. Being a dentist is hard. Being CEOs is hard. Running a multi-site practice operations is hard. It's all hard. You have to pick your hard. At Areo Dental, we try to do the hard things and we lean into them every single day. We hire, fire, and reward people based on who can do the hard things every single day. This award serves as a great reminder of all the hard things that resilient team members do every day. This is something we're extremely proud of. Secondly, dentistry has been following the heels of medicine, where we're sometimes stuck doing things that are more reactive than proactive. I truly believe Areo Dental is playing its part in paving the way for Dentistry 3.0, and here's what Dentistry 3.0 looks like in our lens. More prospective instead of retrospective in our policies and approach. Proactive instead of reactive in our treatment planning and case acceptance. Personalized instead of generic with our team members and patients. Lastly, and most importantly, we're so grateful to our parents who made many sacrifices without whom Anushka and I would have no right to be standing here today. We also want to take this opportunity to thank Bill Newman and Kim Larson, who've been so encouraging and supporting of us all along the way, along with so many others who've helped us. We want to thank our operations team, led by Caitlin. We want to thank our finance team, led by Austin. We want to thank our marketing team, led by Kevin, all of whom have helped shape Areo Dental into what it is today. Thank you so very much. We're extremely grateful.
Congratulations, guys. I love it. Our next award goes to Blue Sage Dental Group, a thriving organization that specializes in children's dentistry across 2 brands and 6 locations. What sets Blue Sage apart is their commitment to creating pathways for upward mobility within their team. They actively cultivate leadership, fostering an environment where team members can grow and thrive. With a 20% annual revenue increase, Blue Sage expands by adding 1 or 2 new offices each year. Looking ahead, their goal is to maintain this 20% growth rate annually for the next 5 years. Accepting the award on behalf of Blue Sage is Managing Partner Dr. Corey Hastings.
Awesome, thank you. So very impressed. I don't know if any of you were there last year. This was done in a bar, and so I appreciate the upgrade and being done in a hurricane this year. So thank you. In all seriousness, thank you, Bill and Kim, for allowing us the opportunity to showcase what we do every day. Our team, it just confirms the mission that they're doing, their leadership. And so just appreciate the opportunity for this award. I want to give a few shout outs to our 5 favorite team members that could make it. No, we're an emerging group, so we have an emerging group budget. So you guys keep doing what you're doing. Thank you for believing in the vision. Keep leading. It's because of you guys that we have this award. If I could break it into 5 pieces, I would. Thank you to my beautiful wife who's here, Kelly. She's recording somewhere to prove to the team that we are not out golfing and that we're actually getting an award. And then I'd like to thank some people that aren't here. Michelle Brumfield, who couldn't make it. We have what's called a flat Stanley. I don't know what that is, but that's what that is. Our director of operations. Without her, the catalyst for growth wouldn't have occurred. I'd like to thank our business partners, Dr. Jeff, Dr. Becky, our coach, Steve DeLong from Blue Tree Dental. Get them confused. And then I would like to send a personal thank you to my children, Graham and Grace. They provide me the motivation every day to wake up and inspire these people to help other people. So, thank you guys.
Congratulations, everybody. Our next award goes to Commonwealth Mobile Oral Health Services, a pioneering organization with a rich history of service. It was founded in 1979 by the late Dr. Mark J. Doherty, to provide comprehensive dental care to underserved youth in the Boston area where access to dental providers was scarce. Today, Commonwealth has expanded its reach tremendously, with dental teams traveling to over 300 locations across Massachusetts. On any given day, between 3 to 6 mobile dental teams are providing essential services to underinsured and uninsured populations who face significant barriers to accessing dental care. Accepting the award on behalf of Commonwealth is Executive Director and Partner, Dr. Mark E. Doherty.
So certainly an amazing moment right now, and I'm going to share with you why. Several years ago, when I started to get into the DSO space, to research this space, I had a lot of go-to resources. And funny enough, Group Dentistry Now was one of those major resources. And what really drew me to them was, the messaging that they had, the articles that they put out, and they really seemed to be on the pulse of what was happening in the DSO space. And, for me, that meant a lot. It was a good resource. And then I started getting on LinkedIn, and I see this Bill Newman guy showing up everywhere. Like every other week, he's at a different DSO location, giving them props. And I'm like, geez, this guy's really in the mix here. Earlier this year, we got word that we were a recipient of this award. And with that, I got to know Kim and Bill better. And with that, I got a glimpse at who they are, how dedicated they are, how passionate they are about what they do, and all the time they put in what they do. So, I already looked at Group Dentistry Now as an icon in this space. And to be up here, to be receiving this award, is a pinch me moment, is a moment where it's very humbling for me. So grateful and thankful to Group Dentistry Now. Thankful to HR for Health for hosting this event, and certainly congratulations to the other awardees tonight. I was actually taught at a young age that if you surround yourself with great people, great things will happen. And I implemented that into my life with sports, with programs, with my dental career. But I also learned that, if you surround yourself with great people, great things will happen. But if you surround yourself with passionate people, people who have a similar likeness of what that vision of success looks like, people who do the extra little to get the job done, you can have even a greater practice or greater business or greater opportunities. And I can stand up here today as the face of CAMOS and receive this award, but we all know that I'm actually a small part or piece of our success. And what it really goes to is to these people behind me here. So my amazing program manager, Tammy Cataldo, our exceptional billing specialist, Shelley Young, some of our others who couldn't make it, Andrea Dickout, who's our senior consultant, and Jen Redding, who is our HR person and outreach coordinator, and of course our dentists, our assistants, our hygienists. The work that they do and the commitment that they make in putting this above all else in their lives is what makes us different. And, I would also say, yes, we provide services to patient populations, but we're providing services to patients who otherwise would not get the care. So this is to you guys. Love you guys. You're the best. And thank you all.
Our next award goes to Freedom Dental Health Systems, the largest privately held DSO in Delaware. Operating in Delaware presents unique challenges not found in other states. The state maintains its own board exam for dental licensure and requires either residency or 3 years of practice reciprocity, making recruiting more difficult. Despite these obstacles, Freedom has grown from $13.5 million in revenue in 2015 to an impressive $26 million in 2023. Accepting the award on behalf of Freedom is CEO John Moore and Chief Business Officer Kelly Chernobyl. Congratulations, John. Bittersweet. So deserved.
Thank you so much. Excuse me? Well, thank you very much. There's an awful lot to say, and I understand I have a very short time to say it. And I have a lot of gratitude that I want to express on behalf of myself and this group of wonderful people who have absolutely earned every bit of this. Much of the blame for our success falls to Kim Larson and Bill Newman, who 10 years ago we sort of began on this journey, and sort of like the last recipient, we started crossing paths all the time, and Bill eventually guided us to Group Dentistry Now and to this summit and other meetings like it. And we set out on this journey to stop being two small practices and to become an emerging group and eventually a DSO. All of you who came here for this, you're like-minded entrepreneurial people, and you're in the right place. Along the way on this journey, Brian Kaleo and the team from Dykema helped us paper everything up and get compliant. HR for Health gave us accountability across all of our different operations. Dental Intel taught us what KPIs look like and why we should be measuring them. John McClure and the people at Align Dental Partners eventually taught us how to scale, and we stopped being sort of a Pinocchio DSO and became a real live DSO. And to kind of update what Kim had just said, at the time that we entered this thing, we were very proud to have gone from 13 to 26 million. We did successfully go through a merger in June, which puts us at 17 practices, and we're on target to now be doing about 40 million with an EBITDA of 11.5. So, okay, thank you. Two very special people I have to mention are my wife and my daughter, who have put up with me for the last 25 years on this dental journey, and the passion that I have been able to live while probably being a pain in the ass. But the people who really earned this award are sharing the stage with me here today. Thank you. Combined, I think we have about 85 years of leadership and friendship, and these are some of my favorite humans in the whole world. We would not have been here without them. So please, everybody, give these guys a hand. Anyway, John Schwind, Marisol Vega, Lauren Boddy, Dawn O'Connell, and Kelly Chernobyl. Anyway, thank you very much.
Congratulations, guys. Sure. Okay. Our next award goes to Impression Dental Group, our first ever international winner, hailing all the way from Australia. Since its launch in late 2021, Impression has truly transformed the dental landscape in Australia. Impression operates by the philosophy of your network, your way, preserving the distinctiveness of each clinic while driving success across the network. This approach has led to impressive revenue and EBITDA growth, even as the broader Australian dental market has faced declines. They are also committed to ethical and sustainable business practices, addressing healthcare gaps for Indigenous peoples, and bringing essential dental services to children across Australia with their mobile dentistry unit. Accepting the award on behalf of Impression is CEO and Director Mark O'Brien. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. To borrow from the other Mark, this really is truly a pinch me moment. I'm just hoping that everybody in the room remembers Hendrik this morning, who was saying process. And I'm channeling a little bit of Hendrik now because I think there's some Aussie in him as well. But anyway, it's an absolute thrill to be here. It's an absolute honour to be the first international recipient of this award. It's only possible through the team that I've been able to create. From our humble beginnings only a couple of years ago, we had a mandate to come in and disrupt the way that group dentistry was done in Australia, to really be focused on our practitioners, to focus on learning and development, but importantly to do things right with integrity. If my team was here, and for obvious reasons they're not, I would be thanking them, Cindy, my CFO, Katie, our head of operations, Edward, our chief marketing officer, and Lillian, who drives our M&A and growth strategy. Without those people in my team, I wouldn't be able to do half as much as what I can. It's an exciting time for us. We are growing rapidly. We intend to be the market leader in Australia, which is maturing, and it's an absolute thrill to be here. A big thank you to Bill and Kim in the early days when I was looking for resources and looking for the best in the world. Again, I'm going to pinch this phrase, but Bill just kept coming up in my LinkedIn feed. So I naturally reached out, and over the years we've established a great relationship. And I thank you for being here, and have a great conference. Thanks.
Congratulations, Mark. Okay. Our next award goes to Southern Family Dental Partners, where women comprise 80% of their leadership team. Their strategic emphasis on enhancing efficiencies and attracting top talent has driven their success, particularly in underserved rural and mid-sized communities. One of Southern Family's key strengths is its collaborative approach to problem solving. They foster an environment where ideas, systems, and processes are continually refined and optimized based on input from dentists, teams, and their patients. They have had an aggressive growth strategy, and over the next 5 years, they plan to grow up to 50 locations, and triple their revenue. Accepting the award on behalf of Southern Family is CEO Jaloy Raymer.
Thank you, Group Dentistry Now, for this amazing award. I am so honored to be leading Southern Family Dental as we are extending the legacy of our founding dentist in serving mid-range and rural and small communities within the Southeast. It is such a privilege to be able to bring excellent health care to that community. I have an amazing team that do so much work, countless hours. We are definitely a startup in many ways, and that means that we work many, many hours. So I'm so thankful for my VPs of operation, Brandy and Heather, my wonderful marketing leader in Veronica, who is here with me today, my controller, Robert, my business development lead in Kevin, as well as my recruiter, who is amazing, Montana, as well as my HR lead, Brandy. These people work countless hours and are really the heart and soul of Southern Family Dental. I also have a great VP of integration in Maddie Hostin, who does so much to make sure that as we bring on new practices, that they are integrated so well within the culture of Southern Family Dental. So I'm so very thankful to not only those people, but also their families who give up so much of the time with their dads or spouses or their kids so that they can work so hard for our mission. Additionally, we would not be the company that we are without our amazing dentists who give countless hours pro bono to victims of domestic abuse and serving our veterans in addition to providing the care in the communities that we serve. I'm so very grateful for the dentists that we have within our platform. Additionally, we have an amazing group of hygienists, dental assistants, practice managers, and patient coordinators. Those are the people who really are in front of our patients day in and day out and providing the amazing care that we're able to give. Thank you so much for this award.
Congratulations. Our final award goes to Straine Dental Management. Founded in 2022 with 33 locations, the emerging dental group is the result of the shared vision of husband-wife duo Olivia and Carrie Straine. Straine Dental Management is the first DSO to emerge from a 30-year consulting organization specializing in strategic planning, conflict and performance management, data analysis, and engagement protocols. With an impressive 3-year growth rate of 185%, they earned a spot on the Inc. 5000 list as one of the fastest growing privately held companies in America. Their goal is to reach an estimated total revenue of $200+ million by the end of 2024. Accepting the award on behalf of Straine are co-founders and co-CEOs Olivia and Carrie Straine.
There's a Chinese proverb that says, to know the road ahead, talk to those coming back. It's been a surprising 32-year journey to get to this point. And I'm very proud of the innovations that Carrie in particular has created, and I'm honored to be your partner. Love being your wife.
I love you being my wife, too.
And it's fun helping other people
And my partner, too.
reach their potential. And even though we're subject matter experts in many, many areas, every day I wake up with a beginner's mind. How about you?
I follow her lead.
Anyway, Kim and Bill, thank you so much. Ollie and Jill, what an amazing event. I'm honored to be here. Thank all of you.
And I just want to add, I mean, truly, it's a combined effort. She has been a tremendous partner professionally, but more importantly, personally, believed in me so many years ago and tolerated, like many of you, the work schedules that I heard about from all of you, and being on the road 45 weeks a year, 3 to 4 days a week, like my friend Gary over there, and then laying out this foundation and committing to extending our careers beyond what most people think is reasonable. And then a special thanks back to our management team in Sacramento. We've got an amazing 29 people that support all our practices. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations once again to all of our award winners today. By the way, there was just not much time to talk about each of the groups. So if you're interested in learning more about them, of course, you know where to go, groupdentistrynow.com, type in emerging groups to watch in 2024, and you'll get to learn a little bit more about them. As well as in a few minutes, there's going to be a Q&A panel discussion, and Bill's going to lead that. So here's the continued success of all of these outstanding organizations as they continue to shape the future of the group dental industry. If your group is interested in submitting for the 2025 award, we are now accepting applications. You can talk to us about it or just email info@groupdentistrynow.com. So again, we invite you to stay for the Emerging Groups to Watch Q&A panel, which will happen in this room in 3 minutes. So thank you everybody again. Thanks. And congratulations to all our award winners.